How's it going, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today. Today, we are going up against a pretty interesting team, rocking out with a Kingdra, Alakazam, Carnivine, Ninetales, Scizor, and Star Raptor. I really don't know what my opponent's wanting to do here, but you know what? It does look like a really fun team. Hopefully, we can get set up and get everything going the way that we need to. Definitely don't need to be underestimating my opponent's team. They got some really scary stuff with the Alakazam and with the Star Raptor. For the leads, you know, I can go Aerodactyl. He's got two defoggers potentially. But either way, I still don't think that's not that bad because it forces one of them to go for defog. And you know what? I think that's a free turn basically for us. We set up Stealth Rocks and then later on in the turn or later on in the battle they go for defog. We get some free damage out or maybe get a switch to better our board position. Yeah, I'll take that all day. He goes ahead and leads his Alakazam as we lead our Aerodactyl. Okay. Let's see. So definitely, like I said, let's go ahead and set up our Stealth Rocks. If we can, I would love to get a Tailwind off right before we get KO'd. But, I mean, if he's setting up nasty plots, we'll have to see what we want to do. Okay, so sets up the first nasty plot. We're going to go ahead and set up a Tailwind. And this basically just gives us the speed advantage against this Alakazam. We don't have to worry about him outspeeding our team, hopefully. Hopefully Aerodactyl is going to be able to at least knock him down to a potential Focus Sash here. Psychic will come out. They'll probably take us down to our Focus Sash, but that's fine. We're carrying the Focus Sash for a reason, so that's all good. I'm gonna try and hit that big 90 accuracy rock slide. Let's see if we can get it. Thank you, Aerodactyl. And that does a lot of damage. Can we get the flinch? We do got the flinch, so now I'm going to go for that 100 accuracy aerial ace, and Aerodactyl's actually going to be able to pick up the first KO of today's episode. Setting up Stealth Rock, setting up Tailwind to better the team, and Aerodactyl's like, you know what? I'm going to get the first KO. I bettered the team already. Let's get the first KO. Now we're sitting nice and well. Scizor comes out. We definitely know that's going to be like a revenge killing Scizor, but you know what? That's fine. I'm going to go for the Rock Slide in chance that he's going to try and go for Defog over Bullet Punch, but he should be trying to take me out here. There's the Bullet Punch. Yeah, that's a smart play. Alright, so now we need to try and take out the Scizor. We got a few options. Suicune's probably the best switch. Basically because Suicune just does not care what Scizor wants to do. This is a bowed Suicune with max defense and max HP. And we can set up a Calm Mind for days in, dude. Like, Scizor is not threatening us at all. Like I said, if he wants to go for Defog, if he has Defog, let him do that. That's a free Calm Mind for me. So you know what? That's fantastic. If he wants to switch, you know, things are going to be taking Stealth Rock damage. Suicune's looking good. Suicune is looking fantastic here. Let's see what he wants to do. He is not going for Bullet Punch, which he shouldn't be. He might be going for U-turn. But either way, we should take it relatively super well, actually. Let's see. We got our Calm Mind off as he goes for a Swords Dance. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I'm not going to get too greedy. I'm going to just go ahead and throw a Scald at him. I don't think he can deal with me as well as I can deal with him. So if I can get this burn, that would be fantastic. We do not. He goes for an X Scissor. And we take it. We're taking it very well, actually. So, hey, that's the power of running bulky Suicune. You can actually take some hits. We're going to go for another Scald. And I mean, we're running the chance that we can get a burn on him, and that's awesome as well. Unfortunately, we do not get the burn, and he goes for a Roost. So that's his way of him trying to outpace us, I guess. Because eventually, if he keeps roosting, he can eventually outwear our Suicune. Because all we're doing is Leftovers. Now, we can go for another Calm Mind. and we can see what we can do there. We should take another X-Scissor relatively well. I would say by the time we get Leftovers tick, we'll be closer to green. So yeah, we should take it relatively well. He might be trying to switch out. We are faster than a Scizor, and we can take a Bullet Punch, no problem. So we're looking good there. Let's see what he wants to do. He's going for another Swords Dance. Okay, that's fine. Our Scald should be probably pretty close to picking up a KO here now. We should be able to pick up a KO relatively well. Definitely do not want to be taking the next scissor from this thing, but you know, it is what it is. We could have actually, since he went for Bullet Punch. We'll just take that, man. We'll take that. We could have went for 2 Scalds because he did go for Swords Dance, but I wasn't thinking he was going to go for it. Right there is where we get the burn, so now Bullet Punch won't be doing no damage whatsoever, which is fantastic. That's what we want at the end of the day, is to take the less amount of damage as possible. It looks like Scizor actually faints due to that burn, so that's actually even better. That is actually better. The Scizor is actually able to go down. So, okay, so you bring out that Carnivine. Carnivine's definitely not liking those Stealth Rocks. And now I don't know Carnivine's base speed. Does anyone know Carnivine's base speed on top of their head? Suicune should be bulky enough to take any attack that this Carnivine wants to throw at me. I think we might be able to outspeed. Unfortunately, we do not, but we dodged the Sleep Powder. Suicune's going off with the Ice Beam. Let's go. Let's go, Suicune. Suicune putting in the work for this game. Suicune taking out the Carnivine, dodging the Sleep Powders, burning the Scizors. You know, we definitely got a lot of things going on for us. Ninetales is coming out, setting up the drought. Remember, we are a +2 on our Suicune, and Ninetales has to eat some Stealth Rock damage beforehand. Ninetales will not like a Scald. I'm just telling you that right now. Ninetales will not like a Scald. I'm definitely going to go for a Scald because Solar Beam's a thing. Ninetales does outspeed us, but with our +2 on our special defense, we should take this relatively well. Yeah, kind of tickled. That's weird to say about Solar Beam, but yeah, that didn't do that much damage actually. We're going to recover a lot of that back due to our Leftovers. Right here, we definitely, I'm going to set up a Tailwind first. Get the speed control back on our side. We should take this relatively well, unless he crits, and then that's where we're running the risk of us. If he crits, we're getting KO'd. Alright, yeah, we'll take it. We take it pretty well. I'm going to set up the Tailwind, because I could have just KO'd that Ninetales right now, but setting up the Tailwind gives me speed control for the next 5 turns. So that guarantees that I'm able to outspeed things for the rest of the game practically. I mean, he has a Staraptor that I definitely don't want to be revenge killed by, so setting up the Tailwind, double my speed, now won't potentially be revenge KO'd by that Staraptor. He could easily still have Quick Attack, and I don't know if Quick Attack would be enough to KO a Suicune from where I'm at, but you know what? Setting the Tailwind up definitely is not a bad play on my part. Give me that speed control there. Speaking of the Staraptor, there it is. You know, it does not like the Stealth Rocks. Intimidate really doesn't matter, not even because of our ability, but we're a special attacker too. Ice Beam will come out and will be hitting really hard. We do outspeed, and Staraptor's down. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting a Suicune sweep. And it looking good. Aerodactyl coming in, getting the first KO, but then Suicune said, no, this is my game. This is my territory. This is my house. Suicune's in, getting the big damage. Kingdra comes out for the last Pokemon for my opponent. Hey, that's fantastic right there. Let's go ahead and throw an Ice Beam at him. See how much damage it does. Sun's up, so I mean, Kingdra's really... I mean, he's usually with a rain team, not a sun team. So I'm very interested to see why my opponent put a Kingdra on a sun team. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we get to see much play from him in this battle. So, hey, you know what though? That's fine. Draco Meteor comes out. Let's see. Come on, Suicune. Can you tank this for me, please? Suicune tanking the Draco Meteor even. This Suicune's bulky. Alright, the sun finally fades. Kingdra probably feels a little bit better about that, but not really. Tailwind peters out though. He might be able to KO us, but you know what? We'll see. We'll see what happens. He might not. I mean, he has to go probably for another Draco Meteor, right? That may not be able to KO us. Even if he does KO us, he's going to be at -2 special attack. It doesn't even KO us. Fantastic stuff right there. Suicune going for the huge Ice Beam for the win. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Suicune for you in a nutshell. This is why you run Suicune. Suicune is super good. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are new, this is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. And peace.